Hello students. In the last class we have discussed about the structure of the neuron, the transmission of impulses within a single neuron, the transmission of impulses between two neurons, and we discussed about the synapse. Okay? In this class we are going to discuss about different types of neurons and different types of nerves. Different types of neurons, different types of nerves. Neurons, they are the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. The neurons can be classified into two types. They are sensory neurons and motor neurons. This classification is based on the direction of the impulses. Okay, based on the direction of the impulses, the neurons are classified into two types. They are sensory neurons and motor neurons. In the case of sensory neurons, they carry impulses from the different parts of the body to brain and spinal cord. They carry impulses from different parts of the body to brain and spinal cord. Okay, the next one is motor neuron. In the case of motor neuron, they carry impulses from brain and spinal cord to different parts of the body. They carry impulses from brain and spinal cord to different parts of the body. So, there are two types of neurons, motor neurons and sensory neurons. Next one is the classification of nerves. Okay, nerves. What do you mean by nerves? A group of neurons or a group of axons or a bundle of neurons is called as nerves. The nerves, it is covered by connective tissue. A group of neurons is called nerves. A group of neurons are called nerve. The nerves are also classified into three types. They are sensory nerve. Next one is motor nerve. Last one is mixed nerve. Sensory nerve. Okay, then what do you mean by sensory nerve? The sensory nerve, it is made up of sensory neurons. If it is a single sensory neuron, a sensory nerve, it is made up of a group of sensory neurons. So, the sensory nerve, it is made up of sensory neurons. In the case of motor nerve, it is made up of motor neurons. And then mixed nerve. Mixed nerve, it is made up of both sensory neurons and motor neurons. It is made up of both sensory and motor neurons. And this classification is based on the function. This classification is based on the function of the nerve. First one is sensory nerve. Their function, they carry impulses from different parts of the body to brain and spinal cord. They carry impulses from different parts of the body to brain and spinal cord. Spinal cord. The next one is motor nerve. Motor nerve, what is their function? They carry impulses from brain and spinal cord to different parts of the body. different parts. Then what will be the function of mixed nerve? Mixed nerve, they carry impulses from different parts of the body to brain and spinal cord, as well as they carry impulses from brain and spinal cord to different parts of the body. They have both the function. They have both the function of sensory nerves and motor nerves, because the mixed nerve that contains both sensory neurons and motor neurons. So they carry impulses from different parts of the body to and from brain and spinal cord. Okay. So these are the classification. The neurons, they are classified into two types: sensory neuron and motor neuron. Then the nerve, they are classified into three types: sensory nerve, motor nerve, mixed nerve. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the classification of the nervous system. Okay. We already discussed about the nervous system. The nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. These three are the main parts of the nervous system. Okay, now we are going to discuss in detail about the classification of the nervous system. Okay, the nervous system it is classified into mainly two parts. They are the central nervous system and the second one is the peripheral nervous system. Okay, the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, it consists of the main parts of the nervous system. Which are the main parts of the nervous system? The brain and spinal cord. Okay, that means the central nervous system that include the brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. Then what is the peripheral nervous system? That about our nerves. That in the previous class we discussed about the classification of the nervous system. It consists of mainly three parts: brain, spinal cord, and nerves. Then the last one, the nerves. The nerves are coming under the peripheral nervous system. The main two parts are brain and spinal cord that are coming under central nervous system, and the last one, the nerves. The nerves that are coming under peripheral nervous system. Okay. Peripheral nervous system. It consists of two types of nerves: the cranial nerves and the spinal nerves. What is cranial nerves? The nerves that are coming from the brain. The nerves that are coming from the brain are called cranial nerves. Then what about spinal nerves? The nerves that are coming from the spinal cord are called spinal nerves. Okay. So there are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are present in a human body. In the human body there are 12 pairs. 12 pairs of cranial nerves are present, and there are 31 pairs of spinal nerves are 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present in the human body. So the nervous system, it is classified into two, that are central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. In the central nervous system, it is classified into the parts are the brain and spinal cord. In the case of peripheral nervous system, it consists of the nerves. There are two types of nerves are there. cranial nerves and spinal nerves. The cranial nerves that are coming from the brain and spinal nerves that are coming from the spinal cord. There are 12 pairs of cranial nerves are present and 31 pairs of spinal nerves are present. Okay.